Okay, we are starting. We are starting with agriculture. We are starting with agriculture. Hello, Tadiwa.
Hello.
How are you today?
Fine.
Okay, tomorrow you are going to wear that uniform again.
Okay.
Okay, today we want to do agriculture. We are doing agriculture. Can you see me, Tadiwa?
Yes.
Okay. So we are continuing with the topic soil that we started last week. We are continuing with soil that we started last week, but today we are doing soil fertility. We are doing soil fertility. Okay. Okay, so soil fertility, we are talking about soil that has got. Mel Junior, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. We are continuing with soil that we started last week in agriculture, and we are doing soil fertility. Soil fertility, it means that our soil is fertile. It means that our soil is fertile, and it is fertile because of the manure or that we would have added to it. And it has got all the nutrients that the plants need. Do you get that?
Yes.
Yes, because there is soil that is not fertile and crops cannot grow well. So we want to learn about how we can make the soil fertile. Okay, we can make it fertile by adding manure into the soil. We can make it fertile by adding manure to the soil. And this manure, we can take it from decayed natural materials. Decayed natural materials. Decayed, it means the material is dry and it's rotting. That's the material that we use to make, to get manure. Have you ever seen any manure?
Yes.
Yes. What kind? Can you describe it? It is from what? It was taken from what? It is from what? It is made up of what? Mel, where did you see the manure? Hmm? Okay, so we can make manure from fields. We can get from field remains. We can get it from field remains. Are you writing down?
Yes.
Yes, field remains. We can take we can take maize stalks. After harvesting, we can take the maize stalks. And maize stalks, stalk, it's STALKS, maize stalks, STALKS for stalks. You can spell maize, isn't it? Can you spell maize? Agatha and Tadiwa, Mel, can you spell maize?
Maize.
I'm saying you have written,
Yes.
you can spell it, isn't it? Okay, so you have written maize stalks. We can also have wheat straw. Wheat straw. We are taking these from the field. Wheat straw. Straw, it's ST. STRAW. Wheat straw. STRAW. Okay, Mel, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we can also have soybean stalks. I've already given you the spelling for stalks when you wrote maize stalks. Soybean stalks. Soybean stalks. And lastly, tobacco remains. Tobacco remains. As people are harvesting, there are some leaves from the tobacco plants that drop in the field. You can take those. Okay. Have you finished?
Yes.
Yes. So this is from the field. We can take these things that I've given you from the field, and these are used to make manure. We are going to talk about it when we are going to talk about compost making. You are going to find that you need these things for compost making. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. So besides these remains from the field, we can also have kitchen waste. We can also have kitchen waste. Waste with W-A-S-T-E. W-A-S-T-E. Kitchen waste. Do you wash plates at home? Do you help in washing plates at home? Agatha, have you ever helped mommy washing plates? Tadiwa? Okay, have you gone to the sink while someone is still washing plates? And do you know that hole in the sink where the water goes through as it goes out? Do you know that hole?
Yes.
Yes. Have you seen when someone is washing plates, you can see some vegetables, some pieces of salsa and rice. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Yes, in that wall. So you can take that kitchen waste. After eating the remains, you can take them also and use them to make manure. Are we still together?
Yes.
Okay, can you mention one thing that I've mentioned,
Yes.
either from the field or from the kitchen, that we can use to make manure or manure? From those that I've given you, can you mention one? We are starting with who? Okay, let's start with Agatha. Can you mention one thing that I have taught you today that can be used to make manure from the field?
It's
Okay, can you speak up? I can't hear you clearly. Can you speak up?
wheat.
Wheat what? There's another word you have left.
Wheat straw.
Yes, wheat straw,
Wheat
good.
straw.
Okay, good. Tadiwa, yours. Tadiwa, can you unmute your video? So can you unmute yourself? Tadiwa?
Yes.
Okay, can you mention yours?
Cow dung.
No, I said from the field. Agatha is given us wheat straw, yours from the field. The remains of crops that we take from the field, they've said wheat straw and what else?
Tobacco remains.
Yes, very good. Mel, yours?
Maize stalks.
Yes, maize stalks. And lastly, soya bean stalks. Okay. We can also have manure from animal matter. We can also have manure from animal matter. Can you write it down? Animal matter. Okay. Such as dung, such as dung. You know cow dung, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. So dung, from dung and droppings from domestic animals. We get animal matter from domestic animals. So we get dung and droppings from these animals, such as, can we get dropping, a dog dropping and make it manure? Can we? Can we get a dog dropping and put it in the garden?
No.
No, we can't. So we can use which animals? Yes, Mel?
We can use cow dung.
Yes, from cows. Eh? And which other animals? What about those small ones that we keep at home with 2 legs? What are they called? Those that we feed, we keep them at home, we feed them, and we like the meat so much. What are they called? Yes, ma'am?
Chickens.
Yes, from chickens. And what else? We are talking about the animals that we keep at home that can give us droppings that we can use as manure. Tadiwa?
Pigs.
Sorry, can you come again?
Pigs.
Okay, from sheep, you said sheep.
Yes.
Okay, from sheep, from goats, and from rabbits, pigs, and chickens. So we can get their droppings, I said from cattle, from goats, sheep, rabbits, pigs. Okay. We can also take weeds and stover, like groundnut stover, and then we can put them in pigsties and fowl runs. Pigsties is where the pigs live, and also fowl runs. It's for birds like chickens. What other birds are kept at home? Turkeys, guinea fowls, and then we can put this as bedding to keep them clean and warm. In those homes for pigs and fowl runs, we can put weeds and stover so that the animals can be kept, so that the places can be kept clean and warm for the animals. Okay, can you please sit up straight so that you don't sleep, because we are still continuing. Okay. So like what I've told you, that these things that we were discussing, we are now putting them together to make a compost. We are now putting them together to make a compost. Can you write the pages down so that you check later? Page 34, but the bigger picture is on page 36. Page 36 from the agriculture textbook. Now, can you look at this? Look at this picture. Can you see it? Are you seeing this one?
Yes.
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 Yes, you are seeing it clearly.
Yes.
Okay. So this. Okay. Who is saying no? Okay, Agatha, can you see it?
Yes.
Tadiwa, can you see it clearly?
Yes.
And Mel?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what we call a compost. This is what we call a compost. Can you write the word compost? C-O-M-P-O. Compost.
Compost.
Okay, if you look at the picture again, it looks like a what? Yes, Mel, speak aloud so that we can hear you. It looks like a what?
Looks like compost.
Yes, it is a compost and it looks like a bed, isn't it? Can you see? Yes. And can you see that it has got some layers? It has got some layers. There's this one. Can we count together? 1,
Two,
2,
two,
3,
three,
4,
four,
5,
five,
and
6.
yes. These are layers. And so those things that we were talking about, the maize stalks, wheat straw, soybean stalks, tobacco remains, animal droppings, and kitchen waste, they are put here in layers. They are put here in layers. The other layer maybe is for maize stalks. The other layer for manure from animal droppings. The other one, it has got kitchen waste. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
Yes. So they are putting layers, but we don't put plastics. We only want things that can rot. We only want things that can,
Rot.
yes, rot, R-O-T. So no plastics and other things that cannot rot. And okay, so we are making this compost so that we end up having rich manure to put in our crops so that they can grow well. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. So now we want to discuss the size of that compost heap. It's called a compost heap. Okay, now I want to talk about its size in terms of the length, the width, and the height. Okay, so the length, right length, the length is 6 meters. The length is supposed to be 6 meters, right? 6 m, 6 meters. The width is 1 meter. The width is 1 meter. And the height is 1,2 meters. The height is 1,2 meters.
1,2.
Okay. And this compost heap, we are supposed to put it, number 1, at an area where there are no crops, at a clear area where there are no crops. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes. Then number 2, it should also be put under a tree. It should also be put under a tree so that there is shade, to protect it from the heat of the sun. Because remember, we want it to rot. So we can't put it under the sun because all the water dry up and it won't rot. So we put it under a tree so that it can rot. We protect it from the sun. Number 3, it should be near the garden. It should be near the garden so that it is easier to carry the manure into the garden. It should be near the garden so that it is easier to carry the manure into the garden. Number 4, okay, you are going to get this even in your textbooks, is there. Okay, number 4, it should be near water. It should be near water so that the compost heap is watered easily. It should also be near water so that the compost heap can be watered easily. We want it to remain wet so that the stuff that they can rot easily. And then lastly, it should be protected from farm animals. It should be protected from farm animals such as cattle because they may destroy it. It should be protected from farm animals so that they won't destroy it. Okay. I am now summing up all what we have done today. We were talking about soil fertility. Are you listening? And have you written the pages that I've said down? Your homework is page 37. Your work, the exercise that you are doing is on page 37. Write that down. Agatha, can you write down the page? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, you have written the page down
Yes.
for your exercise, page 37. You have written? Okay, Mary, have you written?
Yes.
Okay, so we did soil fertility, and we said in order for us to make the soil fertile, we need to add manure into the soil, and the soil will now have enough nutrients for the plants to grow well. And then we discussed about different things that are used in making a compost where we can get manure. We talked about maize stalks, we talked about wheat straw, soya beans, tobacco remains, kitchen waste, animal droppings, and we can use these to make a compost. And I've also told you the size of the compost and where it should be placed. Mel and Tadiwa, can you remain there because Yondebele is coming soon. Mrs. Daniel is coming for Yondebele after this. Have a good day. I hope we have understood well what we have done on soil fertility. Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Yes, bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah, I told him. I didn't end it. End. Nangu lokho kwakho kodwa kuthakaza. Ubani okwakho ulindele.